Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin.
Is my mic on? Yes, it is.
Are you
I thought I didn't hear myself, and I was like, wait.
I know.
Oh, gosh. Good morning. I'm Maddie
I thought
Conklin.
the same thing when I started talking. I was like, I hope Matt has mic. I had to run and grab a mic from a guest.
Yeah.
And, I was like,
because we got these little doodads in our ears, so you can hear when everyone's talking.
Right.
When you don't hear yourself, it's like, whoa.
Can you hear us, or should I sign to you? Well, that's later.
Well,
that's later in the show.
That's later. Is that later?
Later.
Later. Okay.
Later,
fun.
Gator.
So Jeremy, I did something yesterday I have never done in my 32 years of life. Would you like to know what that is?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I can tell. Let's scoot up a little bit more.
I'm ready.
I was being the responsible pet parent that I am, taking doggies out, making sure they're yada yada, and locked myself out of my house.
Oh!
It was our sliding glass door in the back, and I know it catches, so I did like one of these, like full force, like to then catch and like pull, click, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. So then I'm like hitting it at every angle, trying to like.
Where was G?
He was on a freelance gig at Opfer, so, and luckily I had my phone because I guess you call it a premonition. I got home, G's not there, so I'm like, okay, disarm the house, get the doggies out, put my phone on the kitchen counter, went outside in the backyard, and I was like, that door, that would be really bad if I didn't have my phone and I got locked out. That's literally an hour before I locked myself out, and that premonition came true.
Wow.
I know.
So
he had to come home early.
Early to let you in the house?
Yeah, because another thing?
What?
I had chili on the stovetop.
Oh my word.
So yeah, really bad parenting and adulting.
I'm gonna give you a tip that has helped me because I've also done this. So what I love about my house is a smart house. My watch can unlock any door at my house.
Okay.
So you just hold your watch up to it, so I don't have to worry about locking myself out anymore, which is good. However, I was on the roof yesterday. And here's the thing, I just got a new screen protector on this phone.
You mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, I got a new screen protector, and I was like, and I had some baggy shorts on. I had to get something up on the roof and clean up a few leaves, and I went, here's my dilemma. Do I take my phone with me in case, because I had a premonition the ladder was gonna fall and I'd be stuck on the roof.
Oh my God.
And if I don't have my phone, how am I gonna call for help?
Yeah, exactly.
But then I was like, I said, my luck is I'll take it up on the roof and I'll drop my phone, and I just got a new thing. So I'm like, that's the dilemma. What do you do? So guess what I did?
What'd you do?
I risked it for the biscuit. I went up there with no phone because I'm like, I'm not dropping this. And then I thought, okay, well, if all else fails, I could hit like the SOS 911 on my phone. If I get
on your
stuck
watch?
On my watch, on my watch. Because I left the phone down because I was like, I'm gonna drop it. But that's weird. I had the same premonition about getting stuck on the roof yesterday.
Okay, something was in the air, and I want Tom Schmidt to explain it.
But you actually did it though.
I did. That is the craziest thing, because I was like, of all things, and because we lived in LA for so long, we lock every single door. So the screen door to the actual door and everything. I'm like, okay, so there's no way to get in the house, even if we had a key hidden, because we lock every single thing.
And that's the thing too. My house was robbed in 2008.
Yeah.
And no, I'm sorry, 2007. And after that, paranoid.
Everything. Yep.
I double and triple check. Everything is locked. And again, yeah, just because. I'm curious though. Have Jesse and Angela ever locked themselves out of their house? Or a car?
So, yeah.
Did it happen to you yesterday, Angela?
No, it has happened. As
say.
someone who's very neurodivergent, that's my thing. So that's what my mom knows. When my ADHD is really acting up is when I either lock my keys in my car. That is always so much. I've had many calls to AAA, so
Yeah.
I've definitely been there. And usually my house keys are
On your
those keychain. Yeah, so
Yep.
did a 2-for-1
Jesse,
deal there.
what about you?
Yeah, I used to have a really bad habit of locking myself, whenever I was in school, elementary, middle school, and all that, whatever. I would come home and I was supposed to have a key to the house to unlock the door. I would lose it, forget it, in the house all the time.
Yep.
And I always had this neighbor who I would have to go over, sweet little Barb, rest her soul. She always had the key, and I would always have to,
That's so sweet.
and so I was like, why don't I just go to her house every day and just get the key? I don't want to remember it,
Yeah.
So, and then I also had a bad habit of missing the bus in the mornings.
Oh,
Same.
Yeah.
So, and my neighbor, not Barb, a different neighbor, he was much more grumpy. in the mornings especially. So yeah, he'd have to give me a ride. And me
We
knocking
need
on
to
the
do
door
a segment on school bus ride stories. 'Cause
Oh
I'm
my
sure we've
gosh.
all got
Oh,
them.
so
yeah,
many. And the
for
worst
sure.
is when you know you got to go ask your mom who's like sleeping, who she's like wanting to get some extra sleep before she has to go to work early. Like,
Yeah.
Mom, I missed the bus.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
There is
She's not
nothing more
happy.
nerve-wracking than telling your parent you missed the bus.
I had to tell my neighbor who didn't even care. He's like, I don't care.
Why are you talking to me?
So I'm like, oh no.
Talking to me?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, school bus rides are
Yeah.
fun stories for sure.
But yeah, we got some other fun stuff here for you.
Yeah.
So there's a cool trend here. It's called dopamine menus, and it's pretty easy to follow. It's basically Happy Meals, if you really think about it.
Okay.
Because they're lists of things that make you happy, hence the dopamine part. So first, you create your menu, which includes starters, which are like appetizers for the soul. Things like a few minutes soaking in natural sunlight or your favorite snack. Then add your mains, which are major activities like taking a yoga class, dinner with friends, and of course desserts, which like all desserts should only be indulged in once in a while, but like binging a TV show or eating cake for breakfast, which we do pretty often, I think, here.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, we do
you
Happy
go.
Meals every day.
So, do we have to take it upon ourselves, though, to make these dopamine menus? We're not
I would
handed
think
them.
so. I would think that's the case. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I want someone to tell me
Yeah,
what
me
I'm going to
too.
do to be happy.
Yeah.
Here's
yeah.
your day of happiness. Go forth.
Hey.
It sounds like something that a teacher should assign a class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I like
could
that.
see it. Like an art project of some sort. I could see those hanging in the hallway on the fridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
a good
So
idea.
Let's give teachers a couple ideas out there if you're at your wits' end already.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Little ideas for you.
And even
there,
you could
so.
use like little magazine clips. That was one of my favorite projects in school. Is whenever we got to break out like our teacher
Yeah.
would bring out old magazines and we got to clip and like glue and like a little collage. Get our whole class. Whole
Love.
class
Best.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, another one for you here. Some people out there may still be working from home, but some offices are pushing people to come back to the office with some new perks that are also, I guess you could say, trending. You could say some companies have added gyms, rooftop gardens, lounge areas, improvements to the cafeteria. They're trying to bring more people back to the office full time. Of course, since the pandemic, many people, they just flat out don't want to go into the office. But companies, they can't fire everybody. They'd lose a lot of people that way. Time will tell if the perks are bringing people back, though. But there are things the companies can't fix that people love about working from home. Long commute times, the need for more flexible hours, and childcare. So, yeah, these are just some ideas, I guess, maybe some things that people have seen their companies do. But I'd love to see some hard stats on work from home with this. But I have never once worked from home.
I haven't either.
me neither.
I can't do it because my home is like my happy place.
Yeah, and my pets are there.
And exactly.
And this is my angry place. So-
No.
No. Can I tell you, this is
flat.
what you talked about that you can't do anything about long commutes. A friend of mine just was telling me about this coworker in LA. Well, LA
Of
commutes
course,
are terrible.
yeah.
They hired this person maybe 24, 25 for a job, accepted the job. They were excited about the job.
Yeah.
He goes to work the first day. Everything goes great. The next day, they're like, hey, where's John? We'll call him John. For
Yeah.
yeah. Where's John? No message. All of a sudden, they check their email. They can't find an email. They check their junk folder. John quit via email on day 2. He goes, yeah, that commute's a little too long for me.
Oh no.
On day 2!
John, entitled much?
John! You took the job. You drove to the interview.
You knew exactly.
Right.
Like,
What do you?
You
You
knew
know?
what
You're signing
John.
up for
Day 2.
Day 2.
That commute's just too long.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes you kind of grateful to live in a place where the commutes aren't
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, I was saying I enjoy our commute here in Springfield.
Especially our time of day. We're good. We're
Oh,
gold.
it's like
yeah.
right there.
Easy.
Here's the thing. When I did work from home, I had to switch areas of a 2-bedroom apartment. So it was like
Oh.
in the guest bedroom, then in the
That's
living room,
smart.
then at the
Yeah.
dining room table. So I had to like keep switching it to
Make it, yeah.
I would
my
have to do
mind
that.
going from going crazy.
Yeah, I got to establish some workspace. I get
Yeah.
that.
We were very blessed here during the pandemic to all come in and
what I
have.
heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
Tom, I'm
that's
curious. Did you ever have to work from home ever at a job or no?
No, never did. You know, it was my 5th year of school, 5th and final year at OU that spring, and had classes online, I guess, but that was it. Yeah.
I
re-
guess that's kind of like work
Yeah.
from home.
Yeah, kind
classes
of.
online.
Does anybody remember though? I remember seeing meteorologists throughout the country putting up green screens in their living
In their
room.
living room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen
A
my
friend of mine in
favorite was
Arkansas
when
at
the
a
dogs
station.
would interrupt and they'd start barking, and they're like, "All right, we're going, go to you," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I worked in Topeka before I came here, the chief there, he had his sister that lives in Denver, And so he flew to Denver one time. He didn't take any time off because he was working from home, so he just took all of his equipment with him
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Denver
I've
and
heard a
did
lot
the
of
weather
people
for
did that,
Kansas in Denver while visiting his sister.
Why not?
Love that.
We're going to be hosting the show from Hawaii the next week.
Oh.
just so you know.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, that'd be so fun.
We're going to show you the tropical landscape.
That would be great.